Hello, my fellow Americans, brothers and sisters, fellow human beings. Thank you for investing your valuable time with us. For all of us here at Emmy Power Enterprises, and for what we know to be many more people out there like us, the biggest reason why you and I are talking here today is because we know that there's something seriously wrong out there with the way things are, and that something needs to be done about it. Emmy Power is that something. Now, before we get started, I will address the three most important questions you might have right now. Number one, is Emmy Power that place, that company that you've been looking for and hoping for that one day you would find, where you can make a great living, doing what you love to do, and proud to be a part of something special, a purpose, a vision, or a mission, if you will, that contributes in huge ways to the people and to the world around you? The answer to that question is yes. Emmy Power Enterprises is that place. Question number two, is this a scam? Does it require an investment? Is it a multi-level marketing thing, a so-called business opportunity, or anything of the sort? No, it is not. Emmy Power Enterprises is about putting money into your pockets, not taking money out. And number three, is this for real? Well, for all of us at Emmy Power Enterprises, yes, it certainly is. And if you hear us out, and if you see what we see, it will be real for you too. With that said, like I mentioned before, for many of us, there's something seriously wrong with the way things are in terms of the American dream. It's more like a nightmare nowadays. We are working longer and longer hours for less pay and less benefits. For the majority of us, decent medical coverage, paid vacations, pensions, retirement plans, those are things of the past. It takes two or more incomes to support a household, and still, for the majority of us, we are drowning in debt and we can barely pay our bills. And the same goes for our country. The United States of America is in trouble. Our national debt is at $18.4 trillion and climbing every day. We are looking at the inevitable collapse of the U.S. dollar. And when that happens, chances are life as we know it will never be the same. And the United States of America is a huge part of the global economy. If the USA goes down, it all goes down. This is not some scare tactic. It is a reality that our credit and our time to do something about this is running out. The good news is that the game isn't over yet. The clock is still ticking. So in the words of Dale Carnegie, it's time to stop criticizing, condemning, and complaining. We blame our government, politicians, corporations. We blame the bankers, the global elite. We occupy Wall Street, etc., etc. We blame everything and everyone, but the truth is, it's our own fault. It is we the people, not they the people or them the people, we the people. Republicans, Democrats, Jewish, Christian, Muslim, black, white, Hispanic. It doesn't matter what we believe or what color we are or whether we even like it or not. We are all standing on the same ground. And united, we stand on our feet, or divided, we fall to our knees. We, the people, established the Constitution of the United States in order to form a more perfect union, to establish justice, to ensure domestic tranquility, to provide for the common defense, to promote the general welfare, and to secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity. The Constitution, the Bill of Rights, the Declaration of Independence, As ideals, these things mean the world to us, but in reality, in the world we live in today, they just don't matter. Forget guns and violence. All that does is make us dead and them richer. Protesting, marching, getting ourselves arrested, what good does that do? None of these things make a difference. None of them matter. Emmy Pow Enterprises is about the only three things that do: knowledge, money, and power. In that order. Make no mistake about it, that our future, regardless of what we feel, what we think, or what we believe, our future depends entirely on in whose hands the majority of that money and power are in. As of today, as of right now, this very moment, there is too much in the hands of too few. And I don't need to tell you how that's working out for us. Money and power need to be where it will do us the most good. In our hands, not theirs. Because the more knowledge, the more money, and the more power that we, the people, have, the more perfect the union, the more justice, the more tranquility, and the more defense we will have. It will promote our general well-being, and it will secure the blessings of liberty for ourselves and for our future generations. At Emmy Pow Enterprises, we believe that our Constitution is still worth dying for, that our rights and our independence are still worth fighting for. And if you feel the same way we do, then join us before it's too late. Let's rebuild the United States of America into what it was meant to be: the land of the free, the home of the brave, and a shining example of wealth, power, and generosity. And how exactly do we do that? Well, ask Albert Einstein. Einstein once said that we cannot solve our problems with the same thinking that we used when we created them. Look, if all Emmy Pow Enterprises was about was helping people make more money, I wouldn't be talking to you right now. I wouldn't be here. Because money alone doesn't solve anything. Knowledge, money, and power, in that order, is what does. Before we, the people, can effectively and responsibly possess any money or power, we need to have knowledge first. But what kind of knowledge? The same knowledge they do. Sun Tzu said that if you know yourself and you know your enemy, that you need not fear the outcome of any battle. Your enemy is you. You see, they know more about you than you do. Emmy Pow Enterprises is first and foremost a human potential development company. Emmy Pow stands for every moment is either priceless or worthless. Emmy Pow is not just a cool name. Emmy Pow is a choice. It is our name, our motto. It is our way of life. It is how we conduct our business, how we treat our customers. It is how we treat every moment, every dollar, every relationship, and every opportunity that we get. Emmy Pow is in every decision we make and before every action we take. For example, let's take this moment, this very moment. Priceless or worthless comes down to a choice. At Emmy Pow Enterprises, you have two choices. Choice number one, in every moment, you give 100% your absolute best, doing something amazing for yourself, your family, your fellow man, for your country, your planet, and for future generations. Choice number two, do something else. Choose. The choice is simple. To make an unalterable commitment to see it through is not. Believe me, it is a lot easier said than done to develop this skill, this level of excellence and effectiveness. But it is a skill nonetheless. And like any other skill, it is one that can be mastered. And through our programs, in what will seem like supersonic speed, that's exactly what you will do. You will also eliminate completely from your life everything that has ever held you back. Worry, doubt, fear of failure, fear of success, fear of not being good enough. You will become fearless, unstoppable, resourceful, and rich. We need you at your very best. Only then can we be at ours. That is the Emmy Power way. We have a lot of work to do, very little time to do it in. So that, in a nutshell, is our personal development program. We are also a business development company. 5-second version. We invest our time and our money in you. We teach you how to, and then we help you build a business of your own within our company. And then, should you choose, we also help you build a business or businesses outside of Emmy Power. Your independent business or businesses will be ones that you can afford to build and run right here in the United States of America. You will be able to afford to pay the highest of wages and benefits, to produce the highest quality American-made products that will ever be made. Building business by business, we will climb out of debt. Mom and pop shops will once again be able to afford to be in business because we are those mom and pop shops. And as wealthy and educated consumers, we will once again have the choice as to where to spend our money. We can choose to buy cheap, or we can afford to buy quality American right here in the USA. There are no bosses at Emmy Power Enterprises, and there are no employees either. At Emmy Power Enterprises, every last one of us are equal partners. Every individual who joins us and proves that they deserve to be one will also be an equal partner with an equal share in Emmy Power Enterprises. Equal commitment, equal effort, equal reward. That is the Emmy Power way. And I know it sounds different. We certainly do things differently here, but then again, so did Steve Jobs. Our work environment here at Emmy Power is one of learning, of fun, of passion and creativity. Art is being created here everywhere you look. Forget about 80, 100-hour work weeks, unless you're like me. This is what I love to do. This is all I do. And when you love what you do, it isn't work. It's fun. For the rest of you, 40-hour work weeks, 2 consecutive days off to start. And even that's just for a little while until you get yourself up and going on your own. No more is expected of you, and in reality, no more is needed. Those of you who qualify for our program, very simple. You undergo a 1-week paid orientation where everything you need to know to make the best decision you can make is explained to you in detail. And if you decide that this is for you, we will take it from there, one step and one moment at a time. So thank you once again for your time, for the honor, and for the privilege of allowing us the opportunity to show you how truly valuable you are to us and how valuable we are to you. With that said, we look forward to working with you. And remember that Emmy Power is a way of life. Thank you.